Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone? I hope everyone is as well as can be. I have had such a busy day, so I'm happy to come home and relax and play some games. So, my game plan for today is I've made Sims based on the seasons before. I also never made them on stream. So I kind of want to redo it and approach it differently this time. So this is kind of like Seasons 2.0. But I think it would be fun to, I don't know. I know, right? Look what happens when I'm not at school for the summer. Yeah, I thought it would be a fun idea because high key playing as that dark fairy sim, I love playing as her. But now that she has triplets, those babies be pissing me off. High key though. So I think it would be fun to do a little create a sim and build. We're gonna make the seasons Sims sisters. So very like Powerpuff Girl style. Or like, I don't know, Ariel and all her plethora of sisters. Or me and my plethora of sisters. It's gonna be like that type of style where they're all related. They don't look alike. They probably got different daddies. It would be cool though to have our hello? To have our okay. Everything needs to stop popping up. New game. It would be cool to have our winter sim as a product of Father Winter. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because it is overstimulated and I feel like I'm yelling. Let's put this to like, let's put this like 20. Apply changes. And then, okay. I'll play some background music in a moment. I don't need these instructions. I would play other room for Sims or Disney. I love that those are the options, Sims or Disney. You know I'm always gonna be a sucker for Sims. But like, what Disney game would you play? Which reminds me, I would love to stream Kingdom Hearts on here. That'd be so much fun. Okay. Jess, which season do you want me to start with? I'll let you decide. And then I'll just go in order based off of the one you decide. Which one do you want me to play first, or make first? Oh, Harvest Moon. Oh, that's wholesome. Spring it is. I'm just gonna make all the last names season. Until unless if I think of something else. Okay. Alright. We are going to change her up. So when I think of spring, I think of pastel colors. I think of like, well, first I want you to take off this hat. I think of like slightly tannish skin, like slightly. So like, maybe more like this type of range. I think this one. Yeah, when I think of spring, I think of this type of shade, yeah. Not too bronzy just yet, because that's definitely going to be summertime. Summertime, she's going to be dark. She's going to be dark. And then wintertime, she's going to be pale. And then, alright, when I think of spring, I think of like, I think something like Body Waves would definitely be good for like summer, or like just your hair all in its natural texture. Springtime, I kind of think of more like this. I think like this type of style. Maybe like medium brownish tone. Yeah, I think like this type of style. Now let's change up her face. I actually really like her facial structure a lot. But I want to change her lips. They're kind of pissing me off. Let's do getting a bunch of notifications all at the same time. Make sure everyone's good. Okay. Oh, I just realized my dehumidifier is not going. I need to have that going in a moment, but that can wait. Okay. I think I want her cheeks to be a little bit fuller. Yeah. Just like that. Actually, let's bring it in ever so slightly. Yeah, like that. And then her eye color, I think it should be like, no. Maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe something like this type of shade. And then eye shape. I don't really know for eye shape. What's this one look like? That's not bad. And then nose, I'm not mad at her nose. I think her nose is fine. I think I do want to change her brows. Actually, I want to make her look a little less fierce, like alleviate some. Yeah. These ones aren't bad. I think I'm fine with that. Okay, now for makeup. I feel like for makeup she would have a little accent of color. Like a small accent of color. Like, what would this look like? No. Let's see. No, it's too heavy. Oh yeah, this one is just too heavy, so that's a no. I do like how this one's looking, but isn't necessarily giving spring. No, that's actually giving fall. I want one where it's just like, I wish there was one where it's just the inner eye corner that's a color. Like, this one's actually kind of pretty. I think we'll do this eyeshadow. I actually don't mind it. Alright. Eyeliner. I don't foresee her having too strong of an eyeliner, so maybe like this. Yeah. Lashes, no. Cheeks can be a little rosy. Right? I was actually thinking, like, that works so well for a spring vibe. It might be something where I give her 2 everyday outfits, or maybe that's an outside, like a hot weather outfit or something, because this dress is really nice. Okay, I think that's good. It's like almost like a terracotta kind of color. The blush. Lips, I think, would be some type of gloss. Does this look like a gloss? We need to pastelize it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I like how that's looking on her. Yeah, I think I like how she's looking. I don't want the makeup too heavy. Now, would she have any piercings? Would spring bring any piercings? I feel like it would bring like a nose piercing. Maybe a septum. Yeah, we'll give her a little septum. Okay. We can't see her ears, but in other outfits we'll look at the ears if her hairstyle changes. But I think I'm content with her face. Let's look at her body yaddy. What body type do I think of when I think of spring? I think a little cushion on her. I think so. So let's see. Let's go to tattoos. She would definitely have floral tattoos on her. Is that for the same arm? Yeah, that's for the same arm. That's supposed to be upper arm. Yeah, definitely flowers. What does this look like? That's pretty, but I think this one is nice. Okay. Anything on the legs? We'll do... Oh, maybe this one. That's pretty. Any trampy stamps? Oh, what's this little frog one? Oh, that's so cute. Let me see if I can turn it a little. That is such a cute little frog. Even though it's probably always going to be hidden, we can give her a little upper tattoo of some sort. This little bird one. I don't think I want anything stomach, chest, or face. Okay, so let's zoom out. I think I want to widen her shoulders some. There we go. I think I'm vibing with her body type. I think. But I definitely don't give my Sims body hair. No shade. It just pisses me off. Okay, I think I'm content. Let's go back to outfit. Yeah, it really is a pretty dress. The shoes match too. But let's see. I think she would wear some type of like... Well, let's see what colors these come in. Maybe a brown? No, I'm gonna let this be an outfit. I'm gonna let that be an outfit number 2. Now for outfit number 1, I'm thinking like a long-ish sleeve. Something where it's kind of like, because in spring it's very like, do I need a jacket? Maybe not. You don't need anything too heavy. Like maybe something like, but I don't want the stripes. That came in like pastel colors. That'd be so perfect. This is why they should bring back the color wheel. This is pretty. I like that. Maybe this with like some high-waisted jeans. Those look like low-rise jeans. They're not sitting on her as I would want them to. Those are even worse. There we go. Let's make them like a light denim. Yeah. And then maybe like cozy boots, not like winter boots, but like something like that. I actually think those are really cute. They might be the ones. Unless I find something else. Maybe these? Kind of like those. I could throw on some docks for her. But then I think it might look a little too alt, and I'm not trying to make her look alt. I'm definitely saving the Uggs for... You know what? What Uggs were? Maybe? I'm not gonna do it. I think Uggs would be good for our fall sim. I think I might put her back in either of these ones. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her in those ones. I think she would have her nails painted. I clicked the wrong thing. Spring doesn't come across as like long nails to me. Yeah, let's do that color. Then we can't really see much accessories anyways. Base layer? Huh? Oh, is this to like change this so that way she's not wearing a bra or something? I don't know what this means. Oh. I guess it just shows underneath? Okay. I'm not doing it, but I guess that's good to know. Okay. Let's also put a necklace on her. Oops. Okay. What would you have, Spring? You'd have something not too heavy on you. Right? Maybe that one. What's this one? No. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Yeah, those are both really cute outfits. Let's lock in her nails for all the outfits. Even though I might change them at some point. Then we're also gonna apply her septum to all outfits. Good. Alright, so we have her everyday outfit number 1, everyday outfit number 2. I can get down with that. Why does her hair look lighter? It definitely looks lighter now. Okay, take off the hat. What would you wear for your wedding day? I'm feeling like you'd wear something skin tight. Maybe something along the lines of this? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's do her hair. I wish it was like a half up, half down style that was formal. Like, is this formal? Yeah. That can work. And now we see her ears. Maybe this one. Those are pretty. Okay. I'm gonna keep her makeup the same. I am gonna put a necklace on her. I don't know what kind of necklace. Not these big pearls, definitely not. Something dainty. Nothing too crazy, but something dainty. What is this one? If I can turn that white. Hey! Okay. Now what shoes what shoes is she wearing? That was way too difficult for me to say for some reason. Let's wear these ones even though no one's gonna see them. Okay, and then we're gonna do another formal outfit just as an overall. In case she ever gets invited out anywhere in the world. What does this look like? Oh, that's pretty. I like this. Okay. Okay, I like that a lot. I'm gonna keep the necklace on also. I like. Okay. Athletic. Maybe something like this because she would still be a little covered up just because of spring weather. Maybe something like that. Okay, we'll go with it for now. Maybe like these pants. Oh, that's too bright. Also a little too bright. This white might do. Though, I hate the concept of working out in white clothing because that just sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. Intermission while I take a bite of my food. have some Indian food. It's like curried eggplant with beans, and I have it on some bread. These work. Okay. Her hair, I think I'm just gonna leave as is. Sleep. I'm thinking like oversized t-shirt and some type of shorts or something. There aren't any options. I like the style of this shirt. I just wish it was not a bird. Maybe this one? Let's do like, I don't know, carrots. I think those shorts are a little too green. Not my crash out being because of shorts. That works. I like. Frosted brownies. Oh my gosh. That sounds like such a tasty little treat. Okay, little sweet treat. That sounds good. She doesn't need bracelets on while she goes to bed. Okay. Oh, wow, that's an ugly outfit. Alright, let's take this hat off. Ooh. Tasty. That's what's up. I think she would wear something like this. But there's not many color options. I actually really like this a lot, but we'll have to skip it. This is for her party outfit. What does this look like? Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's put some better shoes on her. That's a cute outfit. Alright, I guess now we'll paint her toenails. Alright, any bracelets? It's a little watch. It's cutesy. Okay. Okay. She needs a necklace. Actually, does she? No. I like this outfit. Alright. Bathing suit. Ooh. I know this is more of a cover-up, but still. I think something like that would be really pretty. Yeah, I like. Hot weather. Intermission. I have been so busy today between bringing my cat up to Springfield, Massachusetts to get her snipped. Hold on. Yeah, so between getting her snipped today, so doing that drive up there, dropping her off, come back here, and then doing that again to pick her up, and then end up like downpouring for a moment. And then I also did Instacart shopping today. I think I did like 4 orders. 4 Instacart orders. And I took a little 15-minute nap. I just feel like I've been all over the place. Literally. So it's nice to finally be back home. This is cute. Hot weather, let's see. I don't like how low those are. Yeah, they're so low, like, no. I want them to be like that height. Okay. Ooh. These work. I can get down with that. Yeah, so it's nice to finally be back home where I can relax. My cat's also downstairs because on the other side of the basement it's dark because we have to keep her kind of in a dark area for a little bit while she comes back to life. She's wearing socks. I like those bracelets on her. Those glasses are cute. Too bad they're about to come off. Oh, crap. Did her makeup come over? No, it didn't. Oh my gosh. Where's her makeup? Hello? There we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, cold weather. Got the graduation cap. I do think she would wear some type of beanie like device. It looks like it's sitting so high off her head. Okay. What would she wear? Maybe these would be like skin tight. And then some boots. Mm-hmm. I don't know what kind of shoes to have her wear. Maybe these ones. Yeah, those are cute. Okay. I can get down with this. Walk style. Should have a perky walk. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. What orientation would spring be? Spring's all about fertility. She's gonna be bi. I guess I can make her polyamorous.
Yasinaj Naborf. Ambuya Askana. Sarpava Chorg. Algarez Kira.
I like that. Okay. So now traits. Definitely cheerful. These Sims tend to be happier than other Sims.
Oh, shusha. Shusha.
Love bug maybe? Sims with this trait are constantly swept up in the whirlwind of romance. They fall in love easily, often wearing their heart on their sleeves. Sure.
Rumonza. Fripna.
That's cute. Okay, one more trait. I feel like by default they should all have, well, like for this case with my Sims, for the seasons ones, they should have the trait of loves the outdoors. Maybe idealist? These Sims hold high moral standards and strive for a better world guided by their values and principles. They are committed to doing what they believe is right, even when it's challenging. I think that's good.
Oh, yow. Ooh.
Because spring is all about things in bloom, developing, the earth coming back to its senses. I feel like she should be like a gardener. Expert gardener. Freelance botanist. High key, she probably should be a fairy. But then I would feel like they all have to be some type of a cult. And do I see them all as some type of a cult? Not really. Like, spring would be a fairy, summer would be a mermaid, fall would be probably a vampire, and winter would be I don't know, maybe a werewolf? I don't know. I don't know if I should make them all a cult. I have to think about it. If I do it to one, I would need to do it to all. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, activity. She's definitely gonna like apothecary, baking and cooking. Oh, entomology. Yeah. She might like fitness.
Lonkus.
Are you knitting?
Boya. Niborv.
Painting. Natural living.
Boya. Niborv.
Pottery.
Bonu. Kuosa.
Let's see, singing,
Baya.
wellness, and maybe writing.
Baya.
Colors. She likes pink, green.
Bonu. Kuosa.
Purple and blue. Conversation topics. Definitely likes affection,
Bonu.
compliments, deep thoughts, flirtation, discussing interests, discussing hobbies. Sure, she likes gossip, physical intimacy, small talk, and stories.
No. Arbahoy.
Decor. Garden decor. And I'll say boho for summer. Okay, we'll leave it garden decor. Fashion. I'll do preppy
Oh.
and polished. Sim characteristics. Okay. Artsy,
Banu.
emotional decision makers,
Boya. Huh. Niborf.
hardworking
Huh.
Sims, family motivated Sims,
Huh.
funny Sims, high energy,
Boya.
nature enthusiast,
Baya.
optimist, romance
Huh.
spirited.
Boya. Huh.
Music genres.
Niborf.
Okay, we have 11 to play around with. Backyard. Americana. No, we're gonna save Americana for summer. Alternative.
Shivan.
Cottage music.
Oh.
Classical.
Babu.
Focus music.
Shivan.
Let's give her jazz.
Gift of May.
Nature soundscapes. Maybe retro. 3 more. Let's give her S-pop.
Oh, Shivan.
New world music and
Gift of
strange
May.
tunes.
Babu.
Turn-ons. Way of life. Arts and crafts.
Oh, Randu.
Culinary, career-minded, health and sports,
Keep Luna.
nature,
Hooray.
interpersonal.
Shirsha.
I think that's good. Characteristics. Ambitious,
Oh.
artsy, emotional decision makers,
Ishi.
high energy, family motivated,
Febinay.
nature enthusiast, optimistic,
Oh, yes.
spirited.
Torb.
Romance styles. For all of them, I'm just gonna make them like it all.
Yibs.
Hair color, we don't care. Outfit color, we don't care. Fashion. She's gonna like boho, and hipster, preppy.
Shirsha.
Okay. No, we'll make her like country and basics as well. Okay. I'm content with how she looks. Though, should she have a pet is the question. We'll adopt one later on if we want one. Okay, we're all good here. All good. I'm also gonna save her. Description. Say, oops. Inspired by the spring season, we have our sim spring season. She is a modern approach to my interpretation on what spring would look like as a sim. Enjoy! Okay. Woo! I still need to get better about, what? I need to get better about uploading stuff to the gallery. I'm so far behind. All right. So, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna leave it as season. I want them all to have their own individual houses. Yeah, I want them to have I want them to all have their own individual houses, their own tiny houses. So it'll probably be in the same town so they can see each other. Because initially, I think when I did it, I think I put them all on one lot. We might as well start with spring. But now I'm thinking I kind of want it to be like a different town based on their season. So when I think of when I think of spring, I think of very baseline. So maybe Willow Creek. That's a 30 by 20. 30 by 20. That one looks so much wider. $500, $5,500, 2,000. Let's put you over here. All right, we're gonna build her tiny house. Yo, yeah, Sulani is definitely summer, without a doubt. Because summer, she's gonna look like one of those, like... She's gonna look like one of those black girlies that have danglies coming from her nose. Like, that type of, like, hippie black girly. She definitely is gonna live in Sulani. And then... Winter's gonna live in, whatever's the name of the place where Snowy Escape came from. And then I think Fall might live... Where would Fall live? Fall would live... Oh, probably in one of the occult places. Probably in the vampire place without her being a vampire. Because I was thinking about making them all occults, but then I was like, no, no, no. Let's save real quick because we're paranoid. And then we'll start on her tiny house. And while that's saving, now I'll put on some background music. Oh yeah, that's the one that actually does play background, the copyrighted music, which is weird. Copyright-free background music. Okay, let's go into build mode. How would Spring's house look? You know what? I'm gonna look at a Pinterest board of spring aesthetic to make sure I'm on the right track. Spring aesthetic. Definitely a bunch of flowers and pastels. Okay, I think I'm gonna have her have like a cutesy kind of layout. Because she is kind of cutesy. Okay, there's 2 music sources playing right now. So let's do this. And then bet. Okay. So, because she's most likely gonna have a bunch of kids out of the 4 of them, she's probably gonna have a small house. How do I want to approach this? I'm literally just DIYing it until it makes sense. I think I'm gonna keep it 1 floor. Oh, you know what? No, delete that. Because I want to add a porch. Okay. Sorry for my lack of talking at times while I build houses. I really have to like zone out and lock in. Just really just like think of something. So if I have moments where I'm not talking, it's not because I don't want to talk. It's because I am too fixated on what's going on. Oh, kitty butt. Sure, let's do that. Will this roof make sense? Let's find out. Yeah, I think it being 1 level uses up the most amount of space without having to worry about like stairs and stuff like that. Oops. That work? I think it does. Okay, that's probably as best as we're gonna get with the roof. Okay. So for siding, I'm thinking something like this with the little, what is this called? Little borders. Cute. Okay, okay. And then roof. I think the scalloped one is pretty. And then what kind of door? Oh, this one. Fence. And then this one can go on. Oh, okay, well I guess we'll just have one then. Actually, you know what? I don't even want. I don't want there to be. Oops. I don't want there to be a gate. For stairs, I think these stone ones are cute. And then stair railings. I don't have the picket fence one. But that's okay. I'm gonna do a quick save and then we shall continue. Oh gosh, is Hollywood Undead touring? Hello? Let me see this email. Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you guys my cat right now. She looks so zoned out. they're doing like a international tour and not really coming. I mean, they're coming. Oh, Albany, New York. Yeah, no. Nope. Okay, well, I'll cry another day. I love seeing Hollywood Undead live. You know, I tried to set Mayhem up next to her bed, like her cat bed that she only uses when she's pregnant. And so that way she doesn't have to lay on the concrete. But lo and behold, she likes to lay on the concrete. And if that's where she's most comfortable, then I'm not changing it. Okay, so that's gonna be a room, that's gonna be a room. We definitely need a bathroom. Maybe I'll keep this an open floor plan. Okay, let's move this room. She's... Let me see if... I'm gonna try to do something where I take a picture and then show you guys the picture. Just so you get an answer of how she's doing. Hopefully it shows up well. She has been sitting like this for a while now. I don't know if it's showing up well on y'all's end, but she's literally just spacing out. Just. I'm gonna send this picture to my family chat. I'm gonna say, kitty butt is feeling it. I want to know what her incisions look like. I know that's so weird to say. But how is she doing? I mean, she's doing well. The moment I brought her home, and I brought her into the basement, you know, where it's darker and cooler and not as chaotic of sounds because of kids. I brought her food and water downstairs next to her cat bed, and she immediately tried to go upstairs and go out. So I'm like, wow, this little hoe will never learn. This little hoe of mine, I'm gonna let her shine. She's... Oh, she walked away. Oh, I do need to ask Money about the litter box soon. I'll ask her about it soon. Alright, we'll make this another bedroom, and then this will be like kitchen, this will be like living-ish. Maybe. She really is a fast one. But ever since she saw that she's not gonna go outside, or at least out upstairs, like, I want to keep her downstairs overnight, just that way she can just relax. I just want her to be okay. And she seems okay. She genuinely seems fine. She just seems out of it. Like, even on the way home, she would just kind of like, just look around. Nothing, not making any sound. On the way there, she was like crying half the way there. But coming home, She was quiet. Let's do like, let's make this like yellow. I like this peach color. Need this like off-white one. And then maybe we'll make the bathroom like this green one. I also need to put windows around. We'll play with these windows. Try to make this look as balanced as possible. Monty acting like a baby. Oh shoot, it's using up her money. I forgot about cheats. Wait, no, it's enable. There we go. Okay. Forgot about that. Monty and Marley are playing with each other. Monty's acting like the baby and Marley's acting like the mom. So Monty immediately was like, "Wow!" Like, tell me how you really feel about Marley crying all the time. But no, Marley really does cry all the time. You're right. I don't know if, oh, this might have been out of, your Kai's time frame, but, oh my gosh, it's a show for kids, Word Party, I think it's called. Word Party. The party's just begun. There's a word for what we're gonna have, and that word is fun. Marley loves that show. Yeah. See, she's like, I'm hungry, mommy. I'm hungry. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that show is very much so. Marley on a daily basis, she loves just pretending that babies are babies. Yeah, right? is fun. Word party. Where did my cat go? I'm gonna real quick ask Monty about the litter box stuff. So I'm just gonna put this on a quick BRB. And yeah, I'll be quick. BRB. Okay, I'm back. She is all set. Litter box is all set. Food is all set. Everything is all set. So now, Kitty Butt doesn't need anything else except for just relaxation. Lord knows she never really relaxes. Okay. If anyone is just tuning in now, we are making Spring as a tiny house. We also made Spring as a girl right there. Oh, I need to put a foundation down, like a print down. So she's definitely going to have flowers galore. Let's do like, yeah. Oh, there's a piece missing over there. Okay, so now for floor. I think I'm gonna make the bedrooms. I think I want the bedrooms to be carpet, wow. And then the main areas to be wood. Don't have much rhyme or reason to it. It just sounds like it makes sense to my mind. I'm having one of those times where water just tastes like holy water to me. Like, I love the taste of water anyways. Granted, this water is flavored. Because for some reason, ever since I had my surgery, sometimes water feels heavy to me. And for some reason, flavoring it makes it feel less heavy. Doesn't make sense at all. Maybe it's because my mind's not as distracted by the heaviness or something. I don't know. But it feels so divine, water. Let's put a chimney in here. Or, well, on here, I should say. Would she have a chimney? Would she have a fireplace? No, she wouldn't. This is the strawberry peach. Ooh, what brand is the strawberry peach mix one? That sounds good. Let's put some lights in here. Lighting. Ceiling lights. Welches. Oh, I have that Dole one. I think that's actually the one that I'm sipping on. Huh. That's so real. That's so real. What light gives spring? This one does. I really should make 2 bathrooms. because 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, while that is quite common, I just... Martha is just so funny. Since Monty's playing as baby, she's like, "Baby, I'm home." And then Monty asks her, like, "Hey, what's my name? Like, what's baby's name?" And she goes, "Baby." Like, okay. Who am I to question you? There. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Oh, I also need to put doors in. I don't want the flowers to be on the outside. There we go. Oh, my phone is dying. Hey. Kitty butt spacing out again. I'd imagine in the wild, seeing as I would be part of her family, the way that I specifically say hey to her is like my little like mother call for her. I don't just say hey. I say hey, and then she goes meow. I'm like, "Hey, kitty butt." Because around here, we call our pets everything except for their name. She's my kitty butt. I am hers, she is mine. Mine, I should say. In the end, it's her and I. Okay, we got doors. And I must say, this is a very decent sized house. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna do fridge. I think Spring would have very good appliances. Fuzzy butt. See, something about adding the word butt to your pet's name, to your pet's like calling, how you call them. It's, yep. It literally, even when I went into the what is it, the clinic today, I was like, how did my kitty butt do? She's my kitty butt, like, duh. Then when Cooper was still alive, we call him Coop Scoop. Or his full would be Cooper the Super Duper Pooper Scooper. My little king of kings. He really just had to go. I don't think there was a time I ever did stream while he was alive. Stanky butt. See, I'm telling you, you have to do it up. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize that there's a YouTuber here, a YouTube person here. Hi, because it's all in purple letters, so Unique? Oh, is it Unique? Oh, Unique Nicole? Hi! My bad, I just noticed that you're someone else. Cause I was like, why is there a little YouTube icon next to Jess's name? And I was like, oh, because that's not Jess. My bad. I'm not used to having to look at my OBS screen for the chat. Because usually I would just look at my restream. But for some reason, my restream app is acting stupid. It won't log me in. But the restream website works. But all I care about is the fact that the messages show here. So if I have missed any of saying hello to anyone specific, I genuinely apologize. That's not how I rock and roll. I like to acknowledge people that are actually kind around these parts of town. Because I must say, for the longest amount of time, not really that long, but for the longest amount of time, it felt like, I made sure that on my YouTube chats, I only would make it so that people that commented were people that were following me, like subscribed to me or whatever, because YouTube chats are usually where I notice the most amount of, how do I word it? People using slurs against me. And like, it doesn't bother me not one bit because it's 2026, like get creative and actually insult me if you're gonna insult me. But I don't always want to see that. So for a while, for a hot minute, I definitely made it so that way it was only people that subscribe. But then I thought about it today and I was like, that's not fair to the people that genuinely just want to hang out, because I'm never gonna force people to subscribe. I mean, I don't remember the last time I've told anyone on here, hey, like, comment, subscribe, like, follow me. No, it's your own choice. You know to follow me if you want to follow me. If you don't want to follow me, you don't want to follow me. Like, I'm never going to be that person that pushes. But my sister says that I should mention it every now and then because she says sometimes she forgets to follow people that she wants to follow. So I don't know. At any rate, oh, that's a big TV. At any rate, yeah, I don't like forgetting people, missing out on people. And because it's all in purple letters on here, and I'm so used to just being in purple letters, I really just assumed that it was just Jess in this chat. But, hi, hello, hey. I hope you're enjoying whatever this is that I do. You know, I'll keep that as is. Okay. TV's there. That's there. Oh, you know what? I think I do want to move this a little bit because I want to put a coffee table so they can actually sit and eat. This I'll put underneath the TV. And then that looks too fragile for her to have a place where kids are gonna exist. Because kids and glass does not sound like a good time. That is so honkin' high up. Oh, this is cozy. Oh, she's zoning out again. Kitty butt's tweaking out. My cat. I feel so bad for her. Well, she could have kept her uterus if she wasn't, like, running these streets. But I can only hope that I too can follow her lead and get mine snipped out as well. Isn't it interesting how, like, it's encouraged to get your cats and dogs snipped because they could repopulate the earth, and that's irresponsible. But you know what? People, go ahead and we're gonna force you to repopulate the earth. And we're gonna make it hard for you to get snipped. Less chance of cancer now too. That is very true. Like, I want to get snipped so honkin' badly. I don't want to be on birth control. I want to be snipped. And I've only wanted to get snipped more and more as I've gotten older. But the doctors are like, you're still young, you might change your mind. So you'd rather me mistakenly have a kid than for me to be confirmed in my no. I don't want to have a kid. And it's almost like not everyone wants to have a kid. And that's okay. Like, I actually have a lot of sympathy for people that either do want to have kids and or have kids, because it ain't easy. It isn't easy existing without a kid. Like, existence is hard, man. But then you have to provide for someone else. And we're not even going to say like, oh, until they're 18. No, because I'm 30 and still need my mom. Let me save real quick. Nell, my younger sister, is 20, still needs mom. Monty is 35, and I could ask her right now, do you still need mom? And she'd be like, yeah, I do. And I need my dad too. Hello? I was just with him yesterday. She's still so freaked out. Nell said she's fried. And so now she's sitting up, but still zoned out. Like, what if I wanted to say like, hey, doctors, I want my uterus taken out because it'll lower my chances of having cancer. They'd be like, well, you might change your mind. Literally, one of my friends, she's unfortunately deceased at this point, but one of my friends, she said that after having her first kid, she didn't want any more. They didn't give her the good old snippity snip, and she ended up having another kid. And while of course hashtag no regrets, she still said like she wishes they listened to her. Where do I want there to be 2 showers. You know what? I could do a bathtub. Make that a slate tub. And then I also kind of feel, guilty is the wrong word, but I can't think of a different word. For the fact that like I'm pretty sure I have a perfectly functioning uterus. I mean, who knows, because I've been trying to fry it since I was 16 when I first went on birth control. But then like there's people out there that genuinely want to have kids or want to have more kids but can't. It's like, I wish I could just donate my uterus to them. Like, I wish I was ha-haing about that, but I'm so serious. I wish I could donate my uterus because it's not gonna get any use from me. If someone else wants it, they can have it. That would be, I wish that was more common. You would think. I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be the largest bedroom. Like, vasectomies are seen as so heroic, so like, oh wow, you're really taking charge of your life. But then like, getting your tubes tied is so like, ew, why would you do that? It's like, I'm literally just a girl in the world. Please give me grace. What do I want for a dresser? I realized I went on a complete and utter tangent, but it was justified. Like, 11 years. Like, I'm not using my uterus. Why can't I just give this to you? Like, I wish I could just do that. I have no use for it. Like, I love the fact that I'm a female. Love it. I hate the fact that I possess the ability to give birth. Hate it. I hate it so much. Because I don't want to. But no, I might change my mind. But not the guy that's about to get snipped. He's not going to change his mind. Like, I genuinely feel like... That's huge. The quantity of people that actually change their mind about getting snipped, I feel like the ratio is lower than the amount of people that are happy they got snipped. Why can't we have this here? And that makes men be zero. And the guys can be reversed. Bro, if we could seahorse this up, y'all don't want to know the power that I would have. I would be such one of these, like, I'd be like one of these man whores out in these streets. I'd be getting all these dudes pregnant. Oh my gosh. I really would. I don't know why I feel that urge, but I sure as hecky heck would. I thought I copied it. Like, dudes can be out in these streets, just one after another, knocking them up, knocking up the ladies. But then they're so praised for what? Changing a diaper? Or like, okay, I binge watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's one of my guilty pleasure shows. And like, one of the dads, oh, that's not gonna work. One of the dads went on a podcast. I think it was a podcast. And he was talking about like while his wife was on Dancing with the Stars, how like it's so difficult being a single dad, and like just complaining about it. And my frustration doesn't come from that, because yes, it is very hard to be a single parent. I mean, he's not a single parent because he still has a wife, but like I understand the sense of like having to do a lot of things solo. However, we as a society rarely give sympathy towards mothers that are actually single parents, or they're with someone that might as well be an adult child, so they're back to being like a single parent. We give them very little to almost no type of oh. We as a society, I should say, says, well, don't spread your legs open if you don't want kids. but a dad having to spend more time with the kids, that's where it's like, wow, so generous, so heroic, wow, oh my goodness. A day. Like, if you couldn't tell, I will forever be woman supremacy. I love women. I think women are divine entities, and it would be very hard for me to say negative things about women because I just love women so much. I say negative things about individual women because some women suck versus women as a collective. And I know that's biased because, oh, but what about men? Nope. I think I'm gonna leave one of the rooms empty for now because I only need like one room to be a nursery for the time being. See? Thank you. Might sound crazy at times, but very rarely am I wrong. My mom says Kitty Butt got those good drugs. She sure does. Shoot, if she feels anything like how I felt when I was in the hospital after my surgery, oh, I was feeling good. She is. She's still sitting there. Like from the last time I said that she's sitting there. She's still sitting there just zoned out. That's what he doesn't count. When I talk poorly about men, typically, it doesn't include men in L community. Typically. And I know I'm on the right track in life because the gay men in my life, the trans men in my life, and the bi-like people in my life, men, I should say, in my life. And you know what? Even though he's not part of the community, my dad also, all those men would gladly stand behind what I'm saying. And that's how they know they're not the ones I'm talking about. Any man that gets their panties in a bunch about me negatively talking about them are men that I really don't care about. Because they would know that it's not them. Unless if they give me a reason to think it's them. You know, I know the whole, not all men, but somehow it always is a man. Somehow it always comes back to a man. And you know what's also so funny? The dudes that I've dated, while they've been like actively like dating me, they're totally fine with like talking poorly about men, like, yeah, screw men, men suck, blah blah blah. But then it's funny how the moment we're not together anymore, that's when they get their panties in a bunch about the fact that I've talked poorly about men. And it's like, I literally said it to your face. And I'll say it again. Like, I don't know what the problem is. Are you mad? Are you mad that I told the truth about how I feel? Because if you are, why weren't you mad when you were dating me? Oh, because you thought you were the exception? I always say, it's not you unless you give me a reason to believe it's you. I'm just more transparent about it. So go cry about it in therapy, ya wuss. You know, being the person that I am has only brought the best people in my life. The best people to stay in my life. Because people have come into my life, but it's brought the best people staying in my life. And I'm happy about it. So happy about it. I am Team Women forever. That's a cute little kid's room, I would say. Okay, we're gonna keep this in office for now. I'll put this computer over here. Let's put a bookshelf out here. Keeping the colors still on the lighter side in the Jello. You just spelled Jello. Where's an art easel? That stomping is real. She went back to laying down, but still fried. I want to put a yoga mat somewhere. Okay, that'll have to wait for now. Okay. For the time being, I'm content with the inside. I know I need to add more decorations and whatnot, but for now, I am okay. So let's start doing outside stuff. I think I'm going to add a little pond just to symbolize like the rain that happens in the springtime. Let's see how this ends up looking. It's cute. Just a tiny little pond. And then... No, I didn't mean to do that. Let me save. I just realized we did a lot of stuff and we need to save right now. She's fried. terrain. Okay. Let's make this water mossy. And then plants. Plants! Oh my gosh. Eligible flower topiary? 3, 2, 1. Never heard of that before. Wow. Okay, this looks like lavender, even though it's not going to show up much currently. Okay, I know I'm locking in again. I feel like adding a fence around. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. I know, let me add like some kids like playground stuff. Maybe I should try something like this. I haven't played around with the playground. Mostly plays on specific objects. Well, what objects? That looks so cool. I'm gonna place it just somewhere for now because I might be able to use that. See? Girlies that play Call of Duty are on a different level. And I know that's not me because I don't play Call of Duty. But if I did, I'd be on a different level. Oh, the girlies that play Call of Duty. They're really they're chill ones. I believe it. I'm here for it. Okay. I've played Call of Duty a couple times, but first person shooter stuff is just so complex for my brain. Okay, we're gonna put we're not gonna keep that. Oh, you know what? Let's put some solar panels on the roof. I don't know how many is enough, but we'll find out today. Sure. Let's do a wind turbine also, because spring gives the vibe of really caring about the environment. Oh, let's add a... Can we add a bonfire in like the backyard? Why can't we? Hey. I can't with her just blank staring at me. Like, kitty butt, just go to sleep. Let's add a grill. What chairs do I want to use? Maybe these ones. We need a trash. We also need a trash for inside. space. I'll add some gardening beds over here. Isn't it funny how, like, kids' cries always have a crescendo? It's just, it starts just... Always. It's like they realize, like, oh, something happened. And of course they end up being fine. But it's still just like... Let's go back to here and add some more plants. Wild uncanny cane? Huh. None of these flowers are gonna look pretty right now. And that's just how it's gonna be. We'll scatter some of these around. Why aren't they placing down? Oh, yes they are. Does this house need a random tree of some sort? I think it does. Like a birch tree. Well, when the birch tree is actually in bloom, then we'll see it. Okay. I am pretty honkin' content. With how the outside is looking. I'm being tired. How long have I been on for? 2 hours, 17 minutes? Okay, that's a decent amount of time. I am getting worn out. I think I might call it for a night. That's the only thing we'd have left to do is just put paintings in here. But that's also optional. Otherwise, though, I'm pretty happy with how everything's looking. I mean, we made a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, small house. I'm content. Okay. I think I'm good for the night. So next time we come back on, we'll make summer as a sim and a tiny house. I should have changed the name to just spring, but I didn't know how many I would be able to get through today, which is fine. Let's do save and exit, and we're gonna read our affirmation again, the same one that we read on, was it yesterday? I don't know. But it says, I am grateful for the people I have in my life. And then on the back it says, feeling grateful. There are many psychological health benefits to expressing gratitude for both the person giving and the person receiving. People who receive expressions of gratitude will feel a boost to their sense of social well-being. Also, their resistance to negativity increases, and the more grateful they are likely to be in turn. Get in touch with someone you are grateful for today and tell them how they have made a difference in your life. I love that. So we're saving. I won't be able to come back on tomorrow. I'm gonna be busy. This potentially maybe the last time I'm on for the week. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I might be back on sometime after work. It all depends on how I'm feeling. But as of right now, this might be the last day for the week. So I just want to make sure this save's okay. So yeah, I'll post up on my, I forgot to post up on my TikTok story today about coming on live, so that's my bad. I just kind of impromptu did it. But yeah, let's give ourselves a stretch out. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. And we're gonna give ourselves a hug. Ooh. A hug while stretching feels so nice. We're gonna tell ourselves, bestie, you have made so much progress. You have been so productive lately. I am so proud of you, bestie. Make sure you tell yourself something that you're proud of, that you've done recently. We don't give ourselves enough credit, now do we? We don't. Bestie, I'm proud of you. Bestie, you're doing great. You're doing great in this lifetime. You're trying your best in this world. And we're gonna extra tight squeeze it up to seal everything in. And then when you're ready, you can release from your hug. That's funny. Okay, y'all. I am heading out. I'm tired. I've been outside for so much of the day today, and it was like 90 something degrees. I'm tired. Like that. I will see y'all later, and I'll try to post up the next time I go on live, but otherwise, I mean, if you're already following me, then you'll get notified of when I go live, right? Right. Okay. All right. Bye.